Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna.
And I'm Paula, and today we have Canadian artist Trena with us. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing wonderful. So I'm going to start. I want to actually ask a question first before we actually ask our serious questions. How's the weather in Canada? Like, is it
Right now
nice
it's
and
beautiful.
cool?
Oh, it's we had like almost summer weather yesterday. It's a little chillier today, but the sun is out. The leaves are falling and they're changing color. It's actually my favorite time of year. So it's really beautiful right now.
I must admit, I saw where you were from and I had to look it up because I didn't know where that was in Canada. So that's very cool. I've learned something new about Canada. So
Yeah, so I'm in the East Kootenays, Cranbrook, and so I'm about 2 hours from the Alberta border, basically. But yeah, it's a lot of mountains, a lot of lakes, a lot of wilderness. But yeah, it's quite nice.
it sounds perfect. It sounds perfect.
I like it.
Okay, so the hardest question you're ever going to be asked, ever.
Okay, I'm ready.
Who is Trena?
Oh,
I know.
wow. So many people. Who's trying? Okay. Well, I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I am a daughter. I'm a sister, and I try to be the best friend I can. But I'm also a performer, vocalist, songwriter, and entertainer. And their family is very important to me. But music is me. It's always been a part of me. I was born into it, basically. I mean, I came from a very musical family. Yeah, I was born in Nova Scotia, and that is, to me, the center of music and family and that combination. And I have older brothers and sisters that we all kind of feel, right? When we come together now, it's reminiscing of our parents playing guitar and singing, Waylon and Willie and rest in peace, Chris, Christopherson, and that sort of thing. We'll meet each other and be like, all right, green grass at home. Yep, let's go. Cue, right? So but at that time I was also introduced to their music because they're older than I am. I was listening to, Led Zeppelin and CCR and Eric Clapton and that sort of thing, right? So there's that whole combination as well. But yeah, music I was always singing. I can remember sitting on my front porch and my mom's got Anne Murray playing in the background and I'm singing You Needed Me, or Linda Ronstadt's, Love is a Rose, Tammy Wynette, the divorce song at like the age of whatever. So, yeah, always singing. My mom was like, we'd take a train and we'd go through the tunnel and I'd be singing You Are My Sunshine. So I was not shy at all. And it just made me feel good. And I enjoyed watching other people reacting to what I was doing. And, I can remember my dad saying, doesn't matter if you don't know the words, if you feel it and you're having fun, they're going to have fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I took that all the way through. I ended up going to Nashville just out of high school, a few years out of high school, and I auditioned for, I'm dating myself here, the Charlie Daniels Talent Roundup. And I got to stand on the Grand Ole Opry stage, and I'm like, yeah, this is where I want to be. But at that time, I was newly married, and my husband at that time was not altogether thrilled with that career choice. So again, the family and music got put down here, and family was on the forefront. And it was that way for a while. I did a few things here and there, but when he left and I was raising the two kids on my own, music started to come back up a little bit more. It was more prevalent in my world and their world, and I was still major mom, like that was my major point was being a mom. But music was there. It wasn't until I found my husband, current husband, that it really opened up. And he has been hugely supportive. All my kids have been very supportive. I looked at him one day and I said, you know what? I really want to make this happen, but I want to write. I want to write my own stuff. I want to sing my own stuff. I want to record. I want to do all this stuff. And he said it's been a long time coming. And that was that was my first album. That was the title of my album. It was a song that I wrote with my mom. And yeah, it just opened up there. I started doing music videos and, really, and all of a sudden, you know, family and all those things that I am, music was a part of it too, and it has been. And yeah, I wouldn't change my past because it made me who I am.
Yeah.
And it gave me stories for my songs. I think that's the reason I love country music so much is it's storytelling, right? So my songs are about my life, are about my family.
Yeah.
I wrote a song for my daughter, Breathe, because she kept telling me she wanted a tattoo. She was like 14, 15. She's like, I want a tattoo. I'm like, maybe when you're 18. And, she finally came to me and said, can I tell you why and what I want? I said, yeah, sure. She said, I want the word breathe tattooed onto my wrist and I want it in your handwriting. And I'm like, okay, why? And she just looked at me and she said, because every time things got really bad and I didn't know what to do, you were always there holding my hand, telling me to breathe. Those are where my songs come from, right? So I feel very blessed to be where I am right now. I'm able to be that mother, wife, daughter, all that stuff, but I also get to be music as well. Music gets to come and I love it. I love every part of it.
It's so heart-wrenching. The handwriting thing, I'm thinking, oh, don't cry. Tears. It really kind of like,
That's country music, man.
yeah,
That's
it
what it
is.
is.
It is definitely country music. Definitely.
Yeah.
It is. And that's really awesome, especially at that age. That she was like, "This is why I wanted." Not just that she just wanted to get a tattoo of a cartoon
Yeah.
character or something. Or there was a
Yeah.
meaning behind it, and that's just twice as special.
Absolutely. She still had to wait till she was 18. So I still didn't let her get it more than it. But she does have it. But yeah, that's like I said, that's country music to me. That's storytelling. The first song I ever wrote for my husband was called Crazy. And I really tried to write something very heartfelt. Like I really want you to know what I feel about you. And it just came out the way it is. I mean, and it is. He's a quirky guy. I've never met anybody like him, but that's what makes it work, right? So yeah, it's been cool.
It's awesome. That is awesome.
Well, I know you mentioned some of the greatest singers and stuff listening to growing up and stuff like that. But tell us, who are some of your heroes in music now?
Well, there's so many. I really love the way Casey Musgrave writes. She is country, but she's outside, right? Like she's in her own world, and I love it. I absolutely love some of the songs that she has come up with. I think one that was really really cool. Uh, Something about oh my goodness, I can't think of it at the moment.
It's pressure. That's why.
It is. It will come to me. Also, oh yeah, I got it. No, anyway, I really love her. I've always loved Reba. I love Winona, Michelle Wright, Ashley McBride. The first time I saw her, she was a YouTube video. Somebody was filming one of her like bar, she was singing in a bar type thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I like her. Like I really, really, I love the way her tone. I love her songs. It's traditional, right? Like, and there's not a lot of that lately. And I really like hearing that. So yeah, those for sure. I mean, there's thousands more, but and I will think of that song now that it's really irritating me now.
It will come back.
We're gonna call in the middle of the night, be like, "Hey, I just woke up. I want you to know."
Yeah, just so you know, I can remember. Yeah. So
That's so funny. So in June, you released your newest single, Halo, which is
I
absolutely
did.
amazing. I have to say, I've listened to it a few times. I was a bit unsure at first because I'm not sort of a religious person, so I was kind of like, what's it going to be like? But it's actually a really amazing song, and it, tells this amazing story. So, tell us, is there a story behind that, or is it just something that?
Yeah, actually, that was a song that I wrote with my mom, Shirley Gillison, my favorite co-writer. I've written quite a few with her, and this one came up. Funny enough, we were talking on the phone. I said, "How was your week?" She said, "Yeah, it was pretty good." She goes, "I think maybe I need to head down to church on Sunday, and I need to straighten my halo." And I laughed. I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, what does that mean?" She goes, "Well, sometimes maybe you're not the best person during the week, or you did something that maybe you kind of regretted or you should have done something different." She goes, "Every once in a while, you just need to go and, just let yourself allow your halo to be straightened." And I thought, okay, that's it. We are writing this song. So, yeah, it was just it's a back and forth thing with her. She'll send me a few lines or she'll send me an idea and then I just kind of work on it and we just kind of go back and forth and that's how Halo came up. It was just one of those, nobody's perfect, but you do have a chance to just correct, right? Just a little bit. And it's okay because, sometimes we mess up, right? So, yeah, that's where it came from.
I love the mother-daughter writing team. That is just amazing because that's such a special bond between two people that are coming together making this, amazing music. So I absolutely love that.
She's a great lady.
Very cool.
Yeah, she's absolutely.
It's very, very cool. I love it.
And so I want to ask a question. How many of your songs have you come out of simple conversations like that? Because that is something that,
All the time.
as a writer,
All the time. So, and my husband and I, we laugh about it because we'll be talking about something and we'll both stop and go, oh, where's the pen? Where's the pen? Write that down, right? Like, just write it down. I have all over the place, that I've actually like created one song from all of those different sticky notes sort of thing. If I'm driving, that's the time when it happens. I'll be driving and we'll be talking about, that's it, pull over, I got to use my phone, I got to record what we just said, right? So yeah, all the time.
I love that. That's just great. It's such a natural way for it to come around. So
yeah, it is. It makes it real. Like I said, storytelling, it's real. It's not, you can't make this stuff up.
no, you can't. It's there. I love it. I really do. I think it's amazing.
Absolutely. And it was a great song, by the way. That's just I love that your mom said about straighten her halo. That just I think I think we all need that. We all have those moments. And I was listening to a great podcast this week and I'm like, I gotta remember that. I gotta use this in life. Like it was just one of those moments where you're like, yes, that makes me a better person. Thank you. Like I can be better for other people.
Absolutely. Like I said, sometimes we just need that little boost, right? So get us back on track. So
absolutely. So it's been a pleasure having you on today, and you are more than welcome back anytime.
Oh,
definitely.
yes,
Definitely. Always back.
You guys have made me feel very relaxed. So thank you very much.
Hey, maybe next time we could bring your mother on and we could have an amazing conversation. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome. Definitely.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah.
And friends, make sure you go check out the links below. Trena's links will be in the description as usual. All links there. Go check her out. Go follow her. If she's on tour anywhere, go check it out. Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us. And thanks, friends. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Adios.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.